Hello there. I have a guitar here today that I got simply because it was so cheap. I couldn't pass on it. And I'm going to have one of those very rare unboxings because I usually can't wait and I have to open the guitar up long before I consider actually shooting a video for it. So, but today we're good. We got this happy Squier here. Of course it's a Squier. Let's get this puppy opened and see what we got. Got our truss rod adjustment Allen wrench, got our little booklet and our happy keep the moisture out stuff. Alright, we got our packaging. We got more packaging. Oh, there's a guitar in here somewhere, I guarantee it. Well packaged. I'll give them credit again. I haven't gotten a poorly packaged guitar in years. The packaging is really good these days, and I appreciate when they use cardboard because, hey, easier to recycle. So, whoop. All right, yeah, there's a guitar here. Coming up. Don't want to hit that ceiling fan. Now, I'm not one to assume that they're having a sale on guitars that specifically don't sell well, but I don't know. It's very yellow. It's called graffiti yellow. I call it banana yellow. Banana's more fun than graffiti, I guess. But maybe they don't sell a lot of these. Maybe it's not everybody's favorite guitar color. I like it. I think it's pretty cool, especially, again, for 140 bucks, man. This thing is normally only $200. It's a Squier Sonic. I guess I don't need that. All right. Okay, believe it or not, they call this a limited edition Squier Sonic Stratocaster HT hardtail. I don't know about calling it a limited edition. I guess they're not making as many of them as they do their normal runs. It's probably the color, right? The banana yellow, because it's not a standard Fender color. Whatever. Let's get into some specs here. Guess what the body material is? Dun, 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 dun. You guessed it, Poplar. It's the wood du jour lately for Squier particularly. And as I've said on every review I've done of a Poplar guitar, I had no problem with it at all. In fact, this I noticed when I strummed it the first time. It's got an interesting resonance to it. Where were we made here? Crafted in Indonesia. All right, so we got another one out of Indonesia. Been very happy with the guitars I'm getting from Indonesia, and this one looks like it's going to be another good one. All right, so yeah, we got a Poplar body, gloss polyurethane finish on the body. Looks good. I've said it before, the amount of work being done these days with computers and machines just to cut these and the computer controls and everything, it's pretty consistent across the board with these guitars. As I've also said, I think that these companies are training their personnel better overseas because you can do that and make a better guitar, and then you've got something really to compete with the other guitar companies out there that are doing the same thing that may not have the same dedication to making sure they're putting out a good product. So yeah, neck is maple. The fretboard's maple. That's nice. It's a good change. Been getting a lot of laurel and even rosewood fretboards lately, so it's nice to have a little change up there. It's got a satin urethane finish on it, which is really nice. It's not a heavy gloss or anything. It's feels natural. All right. No buzzing, no dead spots, just so far so good. Good neck. C-shaped neck. It's just a regular C-shape. No, it's not a speed neck or anything. It's not a baseball bat. It's right in the middle. Good, comfortable neck for me to play. And yeah, that's good choice, Squier. Right in the middle. 25.5-inch scale. You know, that's the one that I like. It's got that little tighter feel to it to me than a 24 3/4 inch. So it's got 9s on it. Fingerboard radius is 9.5 inches. I usually like a little flatter neck, but to be honest with you, I don't notice a whole lot of difference between 9.5 and even 16 inches when I'm playing. Classic specs too, so very Strat specs. 21 frets, not 22. Oh no, what are you going to do? Yeah, you're going to play 21 frets. It's just fine. They're narrow, tall frets. They're not the medium jumbos or the jumbos. Again, just like the neck material and the shape, I don't notice a whole lot of difference when I'm playing. You can tell, but you can't tell. You know what I mean? Once you start playing, once you plug it in and you get going with it, it's a guitar. You just play it, you know? Look at this. Bolt on. Beautiful. Thank you, Leo Fender. Now we can just put whatever neck we want on this guitar and be so happy with it. Nut material, synthetic bone. Synthetic bone. Again, to me, that's just plastic. I don't know. That's whatever. And that's another one of those things. If you want to upgrade, you can. If you don't, it works just fine. Head adjustment truss rod. Thank you for not putting it under here. There's still some guitars they do that on for some reason. I didn't say it was dual action, so it's probably just a single action, but again, that works just fine. 3 single coils. Again, Strat spec, exactly as you would expect. Ceramic. All right, we'll see how they sound later. I think they're going to sound okay. They're going to sound fine. That is probably one of the things I will upgrade on it. In fact, I will upgrade that on it. I have Strat pick guards laying around with pickups in them already around here that I'll replace that. Controls, pretty standard for a Strat. Volume, tone. Yeah, again, we're just getting standard Strat stuff here. It's amazing. That after 50, 60, 70 years of these Stratocasters, they can still do pretty much the basic same thing that they've been doing, and it still works. There's a reason for that, because it's good, as you would expect on a sub $200 guitar. No push-pulls, no floppy switches, straightforward. And you know I like that because it simplifies things, particularly for a beginner. They don't have to worry about coil tapping or anything else that comes with the floppy switches and the push-pulls. So keep it simple, good job. Okay, so here is one difference between like an original Strat. It's a 5-position instead of a 3-position. So you can do this guy, these guys, this guy, these guys, and this guy alone. Cool, again, it gives you a little more variety. I was a little surprised at the bridge on this. It's a hardtail bridge. But instead of the bent steel saddles, which personally not a huge fan of, it's got the solid ones. And I like these better because I do a lot of palm muting because I play heavier stuff generally. And the bent steels just seem to dig in a little. I don't know if anybody else runs into that issue. I know there are people that swear by the bent steels. That's fine. If you like those, awesome, good on you. I'm a fan of these solid ones. Chrome finish on everything. Obviously, you can see that with your eyes. Tuning machines, I haven't got a chance to really play with them yet or test them, but I can almost guarantee you after the pickups, that would be the next thing I'd change on this. Any guitar I get, basically less than $500. The tuning machines are meh. I say it's a minor investment on this guitar. It probably cost half as much as the guitar did to replace the tuners on it. So yeah, like I mentioned before, it's a bolt-on. So if you want a different neck on it, there are so many aftermarket, and you can go to Fender and get necks to replace on this thing. And funny thing is, with this guitar, you would probably spend more than you did on the guitar to put a different neck on it. But if that's what you want, do it. I'm happy. It's another new guitar. I'm always happy when I get a new guitar. It just makes my day a little better. So, who is this guitar for? Obviously, beginners. This would be a great guitar for somebody learning how to play electric solid body guitar. This would be absolutely perfect for that. If you want to do mods, this is great for doing mods. If you need a backup guitar for gigs, this could work for that. If you mod it, you could make it your main guitar. Just make it your thing. Also good, the thing that I like doing is just, playing around the house, I've said it before, you should just sit around watching TV and you grab a guitar that if you hit the head up against something, you're not going to lose your mind. It's definitely not like a original Gibson Burst. So yeah, you're not going to cry too many tears if you get a scratch on this thing, and that's perfect. That's what it's for. All right, so I'm going to rate it here. It may be a little unfair, and I'm kind of winging it because I haven't played it really yet. I haven't plugged it in, and I'm making some assumptions here. First, I'm assuming that it's going to work when I plug it in. If it doesn't, there will be a note here. I'm going to do a +1 for this look and this finish. No issues at all. It's cool. It's cool. It's another good looking guitar from Squier. They keep building them and I keep buying them. I think I'm going to go +1 for the whole maple neck thing. I like the simplicity of that and the bolt-on. Obviously any Squier you get like this is going to be a bolt-on, but it just makes life easier if you want to change it. I like the way it looks with it too. I don't know what this would look like with a rosewood neck. So good choice, guys. That's a +1. We'll give you that there. And then the bridge, +1. And that's subjective because I like this type of bridge. I like these types of saddles. They are my favorite. This is a good deal at $200. So here's the problem. Do I give them a +1 for the 140? I think I do. I think I'm going to have to give them a +1 for making this thing on sale for $140. It's 9 out of 10. Consider I'm basing that on the price range it's in and what the expectations are. The usual, if you can get into a store and play one of these, cool. Right now, you're probably going to pay full price for one if you go to a shop. Even at $200 though, this is a good deal. And I might even give them a +1 at $200 because, you know, again, for a first guitar, a practice guitar, that's just a really good deal. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Over 400 subscribers now, which is crazy. But cool, appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that wants to watch this stuff. I'm going to keep making them. And as usual, please keep making music. That's what I do. I've got links below some of the music that I've made. Take a listen. You know, the worst that could happen is you like it, right? It's out there, and I'm going to keep making that too. That's why I do this, so people might find my music. So, all right. Thanks so much again, and yeah, keep making music. Let's try it again. I confused myself. I'm not gonna kick it out of bed and stop saying the word bone now. Okay. Should this be this difficult? Do your job. I don't really want to do it that way.